Do you ever sit down to work, but your focus drifts after just a few minutes? Maybe your phone buzzes, a random thought distracts you, or you suddenly remember an email you need to reply to. Before you know it, an hour has passed and you've barely made progress. If that sounds familiar, don't worry, you're not alone. But here's the good news: focus is a skill you can train just like a muscle. And in this video, I'll share 7 simple yet powerful tools to sharpen your focus and get more done in less time. I've broken them down into 3 key areas: prepare, refocus, and re-energize. So you'll know exactly when and how to use them. I'm Anton Ko, and I help people level up their focus, productivity, and life. Let's dive in. Step 1. Prepare. Set yourself up for focus. Before we think about working, we need to eliminate distractions in advance. If you don't prepare your environment, you're setting yourself up for failure. Declutter your workspace. Have you ever noticed that it's easier to focus when your space is clean? That's because clutter equals mental noise. The more stuff around you, the more unconscious distractions your brain has to filter out. Imagine trying to read a book in a messy room with clothes on the floor, dishes on your desk, and papers everywhere. Your brain keeps noticing these things even if you're not actively thinking about them. Remove unnecessary objects. Keep only the essentials: your laptop, notebook, and maybe a glass of water. Even your phone can be a problem, so turn it face down or move it out of reach. Which brings us to the next point. Create a quiet zone. Noise is another huge focus killer. If you're constantly getting interrupted, your brain never enters deep work mode, the state where you do your best, most productive work. Find a quiet place where no one will disturb you, or use noise-canceling headphones, or listen to focus-friendly background sounds like lo-fi music or white noise. And don't forget digital noise. Your phone, laptop, and even smartwatch are designed to steal your attention. Turn off notifications. Put your phone on silent, airplane mode, or focus mode. Close unnecessary tabs on your computer. Every extra tab is an invitation to distraction. Once your environment is distraction-free, you're ready for the next step. Step 2. Refocus. Train your brain to stay on track. Now that your space is set, let's talk about how to keep your brain locked in on what matters. Start with a simple to-do list. Have you ever sat down to work, but you're unsure where to start? That's decision fatigue. Your brain wasting energy on choosing what to do instead of actually doing it. Start your day by writing a short, clear to-do list with less than 10 items. Pick 1 to 3 priority tasks that truly move you forward. The rest are optional. If you're studying, your list might look like this. Review notes for 30 minutes, write a draft of my essay, answer emails. Once you finish your key tasks, you can always add more, but don't overload your list up front. And once you have your list, it's time for single tasking, the superpower of deep focus. Multitasking is a lie. Research shows that switching between tasks makes you less efficient and more mentally exhausted. Imagine you're writing a report, but you keep stopping to check emails. Every time you switch, your brain needs extra time to refocus. Over the course of the day, that could add up to hours of lost productivity. Pick one task and go all in. No switching, no interruptions. If other tasks pop into your mind, don't worry, just write them down. The distraction list method. Ever get random ideas or reminders while working? Instead of acting on them immediately, write them down on a distraction list. For example, you're working and suddenly you remember you need to buy groceries. Instead of getting up, just jot it down and handle it later. Most distractions aren't urgent. Handle them on your own terms, not the moment they appear. Once you've mastered preparing and refocusing, the last step is to re-energize. Step 3. Re-energize. Recharge your focus. Even the best focus techniques won't work if your energy is drained. So how do you keep your focus high throughout the day? Use the Pomodoro Method. Instead of working endlessly, break your time into focused sprints. Work for 25 minutes, and then take a 5-minute break, and repeat. This keeps your brain fresh and prevents mental burnout. You can adjust the timing. 45 minutes of work to 15 minutes of rest, or even 90 to 30. But the key is structured breaks. Move during breaks. Breaks aren't for scrolling social media. Instead, get physically active. Stand up, stretch, do 10 squats, or take a quick walk. Movement boosts blood flow and recharges your brain, and also keeps your energy high. And just like that, you've got 7 powerful focus tools in your arsenal. So let's do a quick recap. Prepare. Clean space, quiet environment. Refocus. To-do list, single tasking, distraction list. Re-energize. Pomodoro Method, physical movement. Try just 1 or 2 today and see the difference. Which tool do you find most useful? Drop a comment below, and if this video helped, share it with someone who needs better focus. I'm Antonko, and I'm here to help you level up your life. Follow for more.